Hey guys, welcome back, BDC Care here, and we're back today with another unboxing.
And a book recommendation and review.
Yeah, so today we'll be unboxing 1UpBox. As always, a huge shout out to 1UpBox for sending us a box to open. So while we start to cut in,
thank you so much.
We'll do a quick rundown of what it is. For those who don't know, 1UpBox is a monthly subscription service that sends a box of geeky, nerdy, slightly gamer-themed, pop culture generally, but gamer more specifically.
I think always a T-shirt.
Yeah, so you always get a T-shirt. You got a box of stuff sent to your door, and it's always worth more retail than whatever you pay.
Link is in the description, along with a discount code if it's the first month. So it ends up being, I think, if you're in the U.S., $17 for the first month, which is
insanely reasonable.
Yeah,
close to the price of a T-shirt.
Right, which is what you get. So there you go. All right, so.
And they're good T-shirts. They're cool ones.
Ooh,
so I'm seeing some nice colors. So that's a big. I think the term is chibi style when they've got like a big head.
Okay, you want to hear something funny, and this is totally not related and probably useless information, but there is actually a gene called Sonic the Hedgehog gene that's named after him because if there's a mutation on it, kids are born non-viable, but then they have one eye instead of two. And it's because Sonic the Hedgehog, the design has always been...
He has one eye.
He has basically one... I mean, he's two eyes, but he's got one eyeball.
So there we go. That's the morbid section of our unboxing. Don't Google that.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that is like premium. All right. So one thing I've always... I say this probably way too many times because as we say it, once a month, it doesn't seem the same way as if people are watching a few in a row.
Yeah.
But what I love about 1UpBox the most is that you get the most value out of it because it's sometimes official stuff like this. Like, obviously licensed stuff, and sometimes it's a mix of inspired by stuff. So then you get really good value.
Yeah, and it has a lot of the benchmarks where you determine the value anyways, and it's the filler stuff that you tend to get less of. Okay, so we've got the Flash, we've got Sonic, and we've got Rocket Raccoon.
So I'm guessing speed is the theme?
Probably. Something about being fast.
Alright.
Ooh,
it's a
bracelet.
Alright, so hold on.
What is the design?
Can you see it?
We will get it out first, maybe. It looks pretty high quality.
Okay,
though.
I see some little sort of baby X-Men in it.
I see some iconography.
Alright, so there's Wolverine, there's Storm, there's Nightcrawler, there's Colossus, there's Rogue, there's Iceman, there's Cyclops, and then it recycles. Oh, that's cool.
There we go. That's pretty cool. Here, just angle that a little bit so we can get the light on.
Oh, there's Phoenix. Sorry, there's good Phoenix, not.
That's really cool. So you want to do a slap?
Action. Oh, action shot here.
There you go. Slap bracelet. I guess I'll wear that for the rest of the video.
All right, baby Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Well, not this looks like one they inspired by, so I'm sure the description will say something a little bit different, but that's kind of cool.
They'll be like young turtle ninjas.
So they're little stickers. I don't know if they're decal stickers that can be restuck somewhere.
Yeah.
There is a 1UP button with their 1UpBox's characters. Team. Oh, okay, so it's not speed, it's team.
Nice.
Okay, cool. Oh, I guess that makes sense with Rocket Raccoon.
They're just teams of people. Oh, because Justice League, and then Sonic and Friends, and then Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, that's Adventure Time.
But it's a different style, right? It's almost like a manga style, but I don't know what they call it that. Alright, that's cool. So here's the summary. Team 1UpBox. Sonic Boom plush. Oh, I'm glad we got Sonic. Out of all those, I like Sonic the best.
I don't know. Eggman would have been pretty funny. Dr. Robotnik.
Turtle stickers set. And adventure poster.
I think he's supposed to be Dr. Robotnik and all the stuff, but initially I think in one of the early translations he was Eggman.
Oh, that's
And there's something I like a lot about that name.
Oh, I should probably mention too, 1UpBox has a promotion where instead of buying the box you can get a shirt for, I think they charge just $8 plus shipping. So that's actually not a bad option either. I think if I can find the link I'll include that in the description too.
Yeah, but definitely a solid haul this month.
Yeah, I mean really, you've got the shirt and the plush is more...
That makes it. And then the slap bracelet is just cool. The decals, we'll find a place to stick them. Anyways, that was the unboxing, and now we're going to move to Shaky Cam for a little bit of a review / recommendation. Yeah.
Alright, so now another thank you to Tor.com. They sent us advanced reading copies of 2 novellas that are coming out this May, so if you're watching this some other time, May 2017. And clearly, Tor.com is doing something right. I've said before that what I love is the fact that they're doing a lot of sort of that in-between fiction, not short stories that are a part of a collection, but like a novella. And they are shortlisted for 5 of the 6 nominations for the Nebula this year. And I don't know what number, but a lot of the Hugo Awards too. So congratulations to Tor.com and big thank you for sharing this book with us. So you're probably wondering why. It's unrelated. So the book I'm recommending here, it's River of Teeth by Sarah Gailey. It's her first novella, and there's news that she recently sold a first novel that's coming out later this year. And she's like hilarious. She does some really hilarious tweets. And that's the main reason we requested this book. And I'll explain why Drawer Lansdale books are underneath it afterwards. But alright, so what it is, it's alternative history, set in the United States, and the United States actually imported hippos to address a meat shortage. And so there's supposed to be some sort of secondary benefit where they were feeding off something in the Mississippi.
Which never ever works.
Yeah. Oh yeah, right, like rabbits, right, in Australia. And I haven't done the fact checking, but apparently this was almost a thing, except for a few votes that went the wrong way, and the United States might have actually had hippos. But anyways, alright, so basically an alternative history Western mashup with lots of lawlessness and violence. Alright, so why I love this and what sets it apart for me, it's got a really great sense of humor, and I might be overreading this, but it even has a not so subtle allusion to The Princess Bride. And I won't do a spoiler to tell you where it was, right?
Yeah, because I am still in the process of reading. Okay. I have not actually finished this yet.
So when I was reading this, novellas are, inherently it's harder sometimes to get into it the same way that you do with a novel because they're shorter. But I get the feeling that I've been dropped in a situation where we're getting glimpses of these characters and the history that they have with each other, that they're real people and not just, like stock characters. And the reason why the Joe Lansdale stuff is out is because it reminds me of what I love about Joe Lansdale's Hap and Leonard series of books, and maybe you've heard of it now because I think it's a TV show, right? So a lot of mayhem, really sympathetic characters with an interesting history together, and a really vivid sense of place, and a lot of laughs. So the ending of River of Teeth leaves it wide open for more stories in the same world, and I really hope she comes back to this. Absolutely can't wait to see her debut novel. Highly recommend River of Teeth, and I believe when it comes out in May, it's going to be available as a $3 ebook. So reasonably cheap. And if you want a good sample of what she does, I'll include. I don't know how to pronounce the last name. It's at Gailey Free or Frey, F-R-E-Y. How do you pronounce that?
Not sure.
I don't know. Hilarious. Like, she is just so funny, and I hadn't heard of her until I saw some of her tweets, and totally sold me. And when I heard about this book, I had to have it, or had to have a go at it, and not disappointed at all.
So there we go.
Loved it.
Yep. So that was the first book. Now moving on to the second book. This is a twofer.
Yeah. So also from Tor.com, Martha Wells. So this is a little bit different because Martha Wells, she's actually got a much longer publishing history. This is the Murderbot Diaries, All Systems Read. I can give you my biases up front. I have absolutely loved her story since her first novel, Element of Fire. And it's sort of, in a lot of ways it's a very conventional fantasy, but the characters aren't so conventional. And I guess a recurring theme is that I like interesting characters, which is probably why I like memoirs so much. So she also wrote some other books. This is, Death of the Necromancer. This is the advanced reading copy. I was lucky enough to find one of those way back when. And that was actually on the final ballot for the best novel, Nebula. And she's done some official tie-in stories for Star Wars and Stargate Atlantis. So that's just the background. That's my bias going in and why we requested her book. So her book, Murderbot Diaries, All Systems Read, it's told from the perspective of a security cyborg. I mean, she never actually uses that word, but is that the right one when you combine organic and electronic parts?
Yeah, that's a cyborg, like Teen Titans kind of cyborg.
Or is that android? What's the actual proper term?
Android is straight up robot. Cyborg is part human, part robot.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
I'm like pretty sure on that.
So this cyborg has hacked its own governor module, so it's not limited and it doesn't have the same inhibitions and restrictions that other cyborgs might have. And so interesting character. I love that it would actually rather be spending its time watching the equivalent of TV instead of doing its job. I know, right?
Browsing Reddit.
Yeah. The story is a sci-fi mystery. So they're on a mission to explore a new planet while trying to figure out if someone is sabotaging their mission. So again, I really love the Murderbot character, and I can't wait for follow-up. This is a story that stands up really well on its own, but it's clearly setting itself up for more adventures in the same universe, right? And it would be a shame if there weren't more stories. So, interesting universe, great lead character. I have absolutely loved her previous fantasies, but clearly she has the chops to do great sci-fi too.
Yeah.
Okay, also coming out in May. Also selling for $3 as an ebook on Amazon.com. So, and I think there's going to be like a paperback version that's going to be more. But, yeah, absolutely love her. Again, both novellas, really good. Hope there's more. Thank you, Tor.com, for sending us the advanced reading copies. Pre-order it for me.
Yeah, so there we go. That was the unboxing, or I guess this was the review, and that was the unboxing. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Komoda.